The next video is about expenses in Germany. So listen. By the way. Hi, Vikrant here.
Hi, it's Yana.
And let's discuss the costs. The biggest cost that you would have per month is to pay the freaking rent.
Takes away half of your monthly income.
So Germany's minimum specified income that you need to show when you come to Germany is 670 euros a month. And once you apply for a visa, you have to show that for 10 months, 15 months, however long you are applying for a visa for. So basically just multiples of 670 euros a month. But out of that, so if you're living in a smaller city like Aachen or Bonn or something, you can cover your monthly living expenses for as little as 180 euros to as high as 400 euros at a time. Kills my mojo. For 400 euros, you'll get private apartments where you live basically peacefully alone in peace. And for 180 200 euros in student dorms, which are also 200 to 250 300 euros at times, you live with 2-3 other people in the same house, with each of you having your own room and the shared kitchen and bathroom.
Yeah, which is basically like living in a private apartment. And so when you go to bigger cities like Berlin or Munich, where where the costs and the effort increase exponentially.
Effort to find a place.
We had a friend in Berlin who changed like 7 places in a year. So it's quite difficult and it's quite expensive. So I would say upward of 300 and 350
so
euros
300 to
for just
I
a
think
small room.
Not maximum, but it can still go up to 750 800 euros at a time.
Yeah.
But I would tell you to expect around 500 at least to be sure that you have made enough room for it. So obviously if you're living in Munich, you've already spent 500 from your 670 euros, but if you're living in Aachen, you spend 220. So
that's
a
why we're
huge
advocates
difference.
for Aachen.
Always.
Go Aachen. I should wear my Aachen hoodie.
Another cost that's going to take out quite some money monthly is the health insurance. So if your health insurance is with one of the biggest state TK, is
Technical
gonna be
Krankenkasse.
90 euros per month. Now this covers basically anything you would want, so you won't have to worry if you're gonna have a hospital stay, even if it's for a week or 2 weeks.
If you have a little blood cut to a heart attack, cancer, everything is covered.
If you faint, they'll make so many tests like MRIs, blood tests, everything you can possibly imagine. And
if you have an accident, if you get into a fight, they cover everything. So but cheaper ones.
So that is the more expensive option. You also have
and the standard option.
Yeah. So the cheaper option would be Mavista, for example, which offers packages for students that start at 30 euros.
30 euros.
Yeah,
20,
37 euros.
30, yeah.
And that will
cover
a year. Yeah, and will cover basic, like he said. So not really whatever is covered with the TK insurance.
I would still suggest you take TK because I have known a couple of cases where friends got really sick or got
and not having to worry about big expenses.
Exactly, really and if you don't have insurance, the bill can go into thousands. Literally. Another expense that you would be facing every month is your telephone bill and your Wi-Fi bill, and together. So mostly your Wi-Fi is included in your house rent, but telephone you still have to always have, and it can vary depending on what offer you took and when you took it. It can go from as low as 3, 4, 5 euros a month to as high as 40-50 euros a month if you took a package deal where you bought the phone with the deal itself. And at the end, actually that sometimes, most of the times, ends up costing way cheaper if you can keep your phone for the next 2 years.
Yeah.
But if not, if you already have a phone, you can just get a 10-20 euro option and look around, search very well. The options change drastically, and sometimes you might find something for 5 euros that you will be stuck paying 20 euros, 25 euros for the next 2 years for if you don't take that option at the exact correct time.
Yeah.
You need to eat to live.
Fact.
If you cook mostly at home, it'll be a lot cheaper. 100 to 150 euros a month, depending on where you do your grocery shopping from. And some supermarkets are cheaper than others, some have higher quality, so it always depends. And if you often eat outside, then of course your costs go up accordingly. But if you go out once a week to, out with your friends to eat, to party, bar, chill, I think 25 euros a week should more or less cover it. So 100 euros a month initially should more or less cover your eating expenses outside, and your drinking expenses and chilling, partying expenses outside the daily cooking that you'll be doing at home. Your food cost at the end would be 100 to maximum 350 euros, although 100 is gonna be really exceptional.
Stretching it.
But I wouldn't be surprised, because we have known people who lived on
that.
40, 50, 70 euros at times. But then you really need to be that committed to live a vegan, vegetarian, or vegan, basically pure vegan life.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Another fixed thing that you might not think about, but that comes up, is hygiene products, which are costlier. So that's why you're going to see that they're going to take about 10 to 30 euros per month. So just for shampoos or cleaning,
toilet paper,
or cleaning stuff for the house, soap. So all those things, they all
at the end add up. Total, let's say, if you're in a small city, in the first year, I was spending something like 450 to 500 euros per month in the first few months, whereas she was spending
around 700, but that's entirely individual.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That was my limit from my family. So yeah,
and those costs, as time goes on and as you start working, increase drastically also. But at the end, I think you can stay at 120 euros in a month, or 1,200 euros a month. That has been my standard for the last 1.5 to 2 years.
Yeah, because some things go up, like the
Exactly.
health insurance goes up depending on how much you're getting paid.
I was talking without the health insurance, but yeah,
Okay.
the health insurance increases. But I mean, you tend to chill a lot more, you roam around a lot more, you party a lot more, and yeah, basically you don't think about money as much once you're earning as before.
Yeah.
When you're a student. So yeah, but yeah, that's it. Thank you.
See you next time.